Hey, what's up guys, Jackson here with Toasty DIY, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Samsung Galaxy Active2 watch. Hope you guys enjoy. So basically this is not a new review because this watch has been out for, well, about a year, and I'm kind of late to the game. I have not had a smartwatch since probably 5 years ago with like the Asus Zen 2, I believe it was. And I just realized I kind of just really want a smartwatch. I don't need one, but I want one. I'm always on my phone. I always have my phone and I'm pulling it out every 2 seconds. And I'm starting to kind of get a little bit more into fitness, like such as biking and jogging. So I'm wanting something that can both keep track of my workouts and whatnot, while also being able to receive text and also being able to just kind of integrate with apps in a sense. And the Active2 just kind of really hit the head on the nail for me. Another thing I like is it's an aluminum body, which means this one's really light. This watch is lighter than most other watches out there that are full-size watches. I got the 40mm design that comes in 40 or 44mm. The 44 is really not much bigger than the 40, obviously. You do get a slightly larger battery with the 44. However, the larger screen does require more power. So from what I've read, this watch and the actual 44-inch one both say you can get about 2 to 4 days worth of battery life. However, I've seen a lot of people say it's a lot worse than that, just depending on how you use the watch. This is the non-LTE version, but this is available in LTE. So if you wanted to pay monthly and have an LTE plan with this watch, you could, which means you could receive text, play music and whatnot without the use of your phone. So I have a Google Pixel 3 and I basically just got the Bluetooth version or Wi-Fi version because I'm probably just gonna have it hooked to my phone most of the time. I'm not worried about playing music from it or anything. I really don't listen to a ton of music unless it's just on my phone or on my Bluetooth radio in my car. So I just wanted something that was simple, easy to use, and something that was somewhat standalone in a sense, to where I can just track my workouts mainly, have the time, and then occasionally see text and maybe some other notifications pop up on said watch. Another thing that's cool they advertise is, of course, these are Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and GPS compatible, so you basically get all three of the options. And another thing that I like is it does come with the nice silica style band, which means it's very sweat resistant. The watch is supposed to be waterproof for 5 meters of up to 30 minutes, I believe. It has an actual function on it too, where it vibrates to shake the excess water out, which kind of freaks me out to an extent, but hey, it says it has it, which is pretty cool, and it comes in a really small box. And in this box, we should have the charger, watch, the wristband, and I assume some instructions. So why don't we go ahead and unbox it? All right, so now that we're actually getting into it, I will just go ahead and say as a disclaimer, I do not know a ton about smartwatches. I don't have a ton of comparison to do. Obviously, I wasn't going to go with an Apple one because I don't have an iPhone. Although those are a really great option. Those are actually really the most positively reviewed smartwatches, I'd say. So this one in here specific, I believe, is the Aqua Black color scheme. I think it's 8 photo sensors in the back that can basically detect heart rate and everything. And they're probably not even called photo sensors. I don't know why I said that, but they have 8 sensors on the back of some sort. Like I said, no watch expert. This part here is really cool. So this basically uses induction, wireless charging. So we'll go ahead and peel the plastic off of this. And a lot of the reviews I read on this watch were really good. There's also a lot of bad reviews where people are just saying, had my watch for 2 months, worked great, and then just stopped working all of a sudden. Apparently, Samsung isn't the greatest with their customer support, as in you might have to pay like out the ass to get it repaired, which is kind of crappy, especially if you've only had it for like a month or two and it just completely stops working. I'm hoping that, in my use case, that's a strong magnet in there. I'm not gonna damage it in any kind. So basically with this, smart charger, as you could call it. It has a magnet in it, so this is just gonna boop, clip right onto it. You don't even have to worry about positioning or anything, to my knowledge. It should just, as long as it's on the magnet, it will just start charging. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably end up adhesiving the back of this onto my nightstand or something, and just having it always plugged in and just throw my watch on at the end of the night. So another thing to keep in mind with this is that, like I said, this is the 40mm, so you can get one with a larger screen, especially if you don't like finicky touchscreens. And these ones don't have a mechanical rotary like the actual Galaxy 3 watch does. These actually have a digital one that's like built in, so you basically just kind of rotate your fingers across the screen and it has the same function to it. All right, and then one last thing I'll show you that came in the box. It's kind of tucked up top, so it's a little hard to see, but we do have the, I suppose, instructions. So we'll just start doing the quick start guide because I just want a quick start. I want to get right into it. So first things first, which I assume is going to be getting it to turn on. That's kind of cool. So we have a whole entire list of useful apps and like how messages work and whatnot, how you can actually take phone calls, ignore phone calls, whatever you want to do. They show kind of how to customize the actual face. I like this very simple user interface that they set up here for you. So let's go ahead and figure out, so first thing we gotta do is, looks like we're gonna charge it. So we'll do that first. We'll go ahead and get it on the charger. I'm gonna go grab a little power brick. It does not come with a power brick. You could just charge it with a computer, but we're gonna just grab a power brick to help it charge quickly. All right, we got it turned on. I just basically threw it on the charger for just a few seconds just to make sure it works, and it does. It works actually really well. As soon as it gets on there, it starts charging. The power button is going to be this kind of bigger, or sorry, smaller button on the side. Just hold that down. And then we're just gonna have a basic splash screen for it to, load and turn on and everything. But the next step is just saying, connect. So visit your Galaxy app, Google Store, or the App Store to install the Galaxy Wearable App. So that's one of the first things we'll wanna do. The next step just shows you how to navigate the watch, how to explore and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing what it wants me to do. So first we're gonna do let's go. All right, we're now downloading the Galaxy Wearable App. Pretty good reviews, 4.5 with 1 million downloads. So that's pretty good. Actually 100 million plus downloads. That's a lot of downloads. So we already got it installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll try to show you guys all this the best I can. We have the Active2. All right, we'll go ahead and allow that. Just so, yep, just, just see everything. All right, so the watch still says, use your phone to complete the setup, but my phone now says, congrats on your new Galaxy Watch Active2. Click agree. Yep, sure. To use the Galaxy Wearable app, you need to allow access to location at all time. Bet. Does it look like an actual watch now? Take a look around. So it wants me to swipe here. Oh, it's taking me through a little tutorial. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go through the tutorial real quick, just because I think you guys have probably had enough of the going through things. Plus, it's really hard to keep going back and forth and get the camera angle right. So, all right, so just to kind of go over a few of the things. This is, I already kind of like this layout, so got the time right and everything. So one of the things that's cool about this is if you want to turn the watch off, which mine has a pretty quick timeout, you just put your palm over the screen, it turns off. So hey, that's pretty cool. Now to actually, this button up here is the back button. So it's like if we want to go back, this is the home button. And then if I swipe right, I can see more apps, but these are like all of my apps essentially. And then I haven't, ooh, that's nice, I like that. So the little mechanical slider, we basically just, let's try something. Let's try weather. Can I just click it? Yeah, I can just click it, okay. Yeah, you know if you guys can hear that now. It has a slow tick because it's, like each second. That's pretty sweet though. Yeah, I definitely like that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video though, because I've basically gotten all the bare essentials down. So overall, so far, I'm really liking the watch. Obviously, this was not one of those in-depth reviews. There's a lot of really good ones on YouTube that came out like almost a year ago. They're, very up to date still, obviously, since it's the same watch. But overall though, I really enjoyed the watch so far. Really happy with it. I got like the weather set up and steps and everything, date, just all the basic stuff that I wanted on a watch like this. I actually just got a Gmail notification a second ago too, and it gave a little vibration and everything. That's all customizable. So overall, really happy with it at the moment. I can't really put very much input on the battery life or the overall longevity of it, but it seems like it's gonna be pretty good in my use case, and I'm gonna take pretty decent care of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.